Let's pause that. Um, yeah, let's start the story. I've been waiting for this since yesterday. Let me make sure everything's fine. Let me re-enable the music too, by the way. Uh, anyway, let's start the story. To the stars yet to shine. Laha Roy, Chapter 3, Segue. We choose the sky. Read Lucilla's waveline message. Though the Threnodian Aleph 1 was banished, Lucilla finds herself in yet another predicament. In the absence of the Exostrider, funders are questioning whether the Synchronous program and even the Labelle College itself should continue to exist. As both the professor and the head of the academy, Lucilla must now choose between harsh reality and her ideals. Are you free tomorrow? Tomorrow for sure. What's this about? I'll take that as a yes. My office, tomorrow morning at 8. It's right next to the Academic Affairs office. Don't mix them up. Okay. Where do we go? Which way do we go? Um, okay, first of all, what time do we have to be there? 8 a.m. Well, that's 8 a.m. What? This one? The next day. Oh, gosh. I like how NTE does it with the thing. Like, you can just click and it auto sets it for you. Okay, what is happening? Why? Is it because I'm not over here? Hmm. This is gonna take a while to load. Anyway. Now, I've seen Lucilla and like Rover's faces in this. Everybody was posting it last night on or these last 2 days. I wonder what's gonna make them do that. Do 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 8 a.m. the next day. Do you actually want to just choose 8? Over here. Okay, how the heck do I get on top, huh? Oh, let's go here. God, I hope the next region's not as laggy, dude. Oh, it's so laggy. Performance in this region is so terrible. Just like, what's it called? That other region, man. Oh, and Renacita Septimont was so laggy, dude. I keep forgetting that I can walk on this. Academy is even laggy for me, and I have a really good PC. It's an Unreal Engine issue, that's why.
Lucille's busy now. I should wait outside.
It doesn't matter, like, if you have a good PC or not. It's literally, like, an Unreal Engine problem. Like, I don't know. I don't even know if UE6 would fix that. I mean, I would hope it would. But the way the game processes, like, performance and shit, it just... Ugh, it's so bad. They can't do anything about it, too. The devs, they just chose the wrong engine. It's a WuWa optim? No, it's not. It literally isn't. Trust me, it 100% isn't. It's literally an Unreal Engine problem. I've seen a video that discusses, like, why, and it's definitely the engine. They do insanely good at optimizing. It's just, oh, man. Playing UE with, like, such a... Oh, man, there's just so many assets in the game. It's, like, crazy. The amount of information... So here's, like, the basic gist of it. I mean, like, I know this is, like, a story segment of the video, or, like, a story video, but... The amount of, like, loading and information that is being sent to a node is being overwhelmed. It's being basically clogged and whatnot, and it doesn't have enough of those nodes so all the information can process smoothly. So it's not a wooey. It's not a Wuthering Waves issue. The devs have been optimizing the hell of the game so it could fix it. They already, like, tried fixing another issue, and I think they're about to, like, ease that up a bit, too, so that'll probably help, like, a teensy tiny bit. But that is one of, like, the core reasons why, like... It just has so much data going through its ports and its nodes that it's, like, basically clogging the ports. And it gives you, like, this insane stutter as you play the game. That is not something the devs themselves could do. Like, that is, like, an engine, like, type problem that Epic Games or, like, Epic needs to fix as they, like, make the engine. The only reason you see these other games that, like, have better optimization and performance is because, like... Dude, they're not, like, open... Are they open world games? I don't know. Like... WuWa's fucking massive. I mean, I could say that for, like, Fortnite, but it's like, at the end of the day, WuWa is still bigger than Fortnite with the map. and whatnot. And it's like, there's like, I don't know. That is the problem with putting like a game like this on UE. It has like, the engine itself has a limitation. I don't know. The engine, no, it's not even La Haroy. Septimont has that same issue too. I remember, like, again, I was like watching Jenna playing it, and he has a beefy freaking rig, and he played during Septimont, and that shit was fucking laggy. There's the other parts of the game, dude. Nah. Mm-mm. There's no way. Septimon only lagged when they did update and had to rebuild the shader cache. Hmm. I don't know then. I mean, at least for me, I mean, again, it doesn't help for my situation when I don't have a beefy rig anymore. So it's like, that place was fucking laggy for me.
Not a problem. For project funding approvals, we can follow the new Federation's model. But when it comes to picking research topics, I'm afraid I must insist on giving our teams more freedom to choose their own direction. Full confidence in our faculty and students.
Expect Lucilla's photo album?
But we don't know the higher risks.
What is this? What the heck? Verena's there. Group is gathered around a plant in what appears to be a Pioneer Association office. You recognize Verena among them. In background, a lone figure works facing away from the camera. Oh, I see her in the top right, actually. Is that Lucilla? Who is that? Graduation photo of Lucilla, but the setting doesn't look like a school. Oh, I could zoom in. Stern noblewoman stands beside Lucilla, her hands on Lucilla's arm. Oh. Students from various departments gather around Lucilla. She appears slightly overwhelmed. Photo taken through a porthole that captured an enormous skin. A small note in the bottom right corner of the photo reads, "The largest skin ever recorded." Jeez, okay. Kind of looks like it's jumping a little bit, though.
Yes, I understand. Of course. Understood. Let's save those two issues for our call next week. The new partnership model is interesting, but I'll need to run it by my colleagues first. No, not at all. Why would I think you're making things difficult for us? The Academy has always been open to this kind of collaboration. Okay then. See you next week. Have a wonderful day.
That bitch. Oh.
Oh, impudent little hamster. Really? Using a crisis to haggle me down to wholesale?
I've never seen it as worked up.
I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner. It's just that... You want some coffee?
Coffee for breakfast? Do you always get up so early?
I haven't gotten any shut-eye yet. didn't realize
Join the
this one was
guild?
already up.
Nice, that's what's up. Welcome, welcome.
So, what's all this you've got going on, President Lucilla?
Right. What am I even working on? After the hero defeats the Demon King, shouldn't we all be enjoying our happily ever after?
Finally, I'll be able to get guild rewards without having to do 100% of the work. Yeah, you said you only had like 2 members, right? Just you and someone else. I mean, yeah, yeah. You actually join at the good time, so you could get the stamps. We're gonna try to get the hardest. We're actually gonna do the next, the hardest difficulty now, and whatnot. 60 plus members, but 58 of them hadn't logged on. Oh, okay. Well, I wouldn't even consider them. Like, damn, that's crazy. I don't know.
But here I am, burning the midnight oil like I'm part of some sleep deprivation experiment. A former colleague from the Pioneer Association taught me how to make this special coffee blend. Want a sip?
Didn't even know they were there. That's crazy.
Did she actually add?
Has an intoxicating smell to it. This coffee.
Oh, it's a favorite among the gold runners in the new Federation. Packs a punch.
Ah, they're teasing it again.
Sometimes a little too much of a punch. That hits the spot.
It's about the photo of her student days.
It wasn't the most thrilling time, but it certainly left me with some memorable moments. Now I'm around students every day, but it's hard not to notice how far I've drifted from their world.
What's the story behind that giant solid skin photo?
Ah, that one. One of my students took it. Shame I never got to see that Solaskin with my own eyes. Must be twice a person's height, at least from the picture. Can a Solaskin even grow that large?
Do you plan to tell me what I'm really doing here?
Damn. Okay. Down to
All right,
business.
Rover. Technically, I shouldn't be asking a student this. So let's just call it a casual chat between friends.
It's been 3 hours already?
So, from a purely administrative standpoint, is there a chance that certain unverified intel I share with you off the record could, through private channels, somehow influence an inspection report issued by a particular independent international organization?
Huh? Can you please explain that in a way even a fluff Gwen could understand?
I mean, what's your network like at the Black Shores? Got any real pull there?
Do you really want to know?
I'll be straightforward, Rover. Star Torch Academy has been in a bit of a bind ever since the Exostrider and Aleph One left the Highboy. As you can see, our investors are reassessing the Academy's value now that the Exostrider is gone. They're holding a review next week to discuss new management policies moving forward. Before that happens, I pulled some strings to get a third-party agency in for an independent investigation. Whatever they put in their report will steer the whole review.
So you brought in the Black Shores to audit Star Torch. When's this happening?
Dr. Luke is waiting for the auditor at the Star World Riseway as we speak. They'll be here any minute. Now, Rover, I'm not about to interfere with an independent audit, but I'd like you to be there during this visit. And if possible...
You want me to put in a good word?
Oh, no need. Just make sure they see the academy for what it really is. My students can speak for themselves. Dr. Luke and the auditor have arrived. Shall we?
Dr. Jekyll. And Mr.
just a
Hyde.
second.
Coffee?
Okay, let's go.
We choose the sky. You see something? Use the velo conduit. Sure. Dude, yeah, it's so freaking laggy. Obviously, having a better PC can help, but it's like, damn, dude. Like, knowing that it could still happen to like beefy rigs is like, I don't know, kind of insane.
I don't see anyone. Are they still on their way?
Oh, hold on. Dr. Luke says the auditor insisted on driving his own motorbike.
Shit. Let's see.
What's all this?
My game! Segue? In the name? Shouldn't you be in
Professor.
school?
We heard a very important visitor is coming to tour the academy. Don't worry, we'll make a good impression.
Yep, we even threw together a little welcoming, thing.
You rascals. All right, but
What are these
follow
camera
my lead.
angles?
If this auditor is a by-the-book type, then we...
Speaking of guilds, my Nikkei one is dead too. Just me and someone else this time. Fuck, man. I feel, dude, I feel for you, you know? I feel for you guys. I mean, like, with my PGR one, I literally started from the ground up. It's been there for, like, I mean, since the beginning. But I'm always having to, like, kick members out because they don't play. But in the games I need guilds. I remember when, like, in Uma, dude, I needed a guild, so I ended up, like, making, like, a quick one. But I just, I don't know. Games that always need guilds, I always have to, like, either make my own, like, all the time. Like, it just, I always have to do it. For me, it never kind of sits right when I join someone else. Unless it's, like, somebody I know. Or, like, a friend, or, like, something. I don't know. But I feel you, though. Oh, shit. It's Alta? What? Do we finally see him again? There's no way.
Oh yeah! What a ride! No, that
Wait, he has
top notch.
a bike now after we destroy his boat in Renacita, dude.
So many people.
Oh, on the ice when he scored 5 million? Yeah, that's like way better than me. Yeah. I just, yeah.
So, not a confidential audit. Huh.
Welcome to Star Torch Academy. I'm Lucilla, the Academy President. So glad you could make it.
Welcome to Star Torch Academy.
I'll flop on the fire one.
Ooh. Oh, right.
Nah, you could do it.
I'm Alto. You guys really know how to roll out the red carpet.
Nice to meet you, honored sir. I'm Sigrika, from the preparatory program. Thank you for coming to tour the academy.
Hello, hello! Please, just Alto is fine. No need for that honored sir stuff.
Got it. I'm Arroya, you know. And I just want to say the academy has been so wonderful to my people. We're all working together to make the world a better place. Oh, and there are lots of Roya students in Rebel College too. Everyone works so hard.
Uh-huh.
Chief Aldo, I'm Dorian from the agronomy wing. I brought you a complete nutrition squeezy jelly and our department's special
Dude,
self-eating cup noodles.
They're overwhelming him.
Cup noodles. Oh, thanks. Oh, and hey, just call me Alto.
Wait, what did they call him? Chief Alto.
Director Alto, I'm Misha from the Department
Director
of Exostrider
Alto.
Engineering. I couldn't bring my project here, so I'm here to sing instead.
Director, I'm from the Department of Void Matters, sir. I can dance.
What is happening, dude? Okay, he can dance. Okay. Dang it, that's the thumbnail I wanted! No, dude. I wanted that as a thumbnail. No.
And I can do some custom mods on your bike.
Mr. Alto? This is Rover from Rebel College. He will be joining us for the duration of your tour.
What's cooking, Director Alto?
Rover. Ah, what a fantastic name. Not too long, not too short.
Hey, are we supposed to know each other?
Or not.
We are, but don't make it too obvious.
Copy that.
Well then, without further ado, let's head over to Rebel College. I'll fill you in on our facilities along the way.
That would be great.
This one's starting off great. I love
Tell
this
those
one.
kids to go their separate ways. I'll meet you at Rebel College.
Got it.
Go home. Now. Is he still dancing? What the heck is he doing? Oh my god. Go home.
Someone want to tell me what's happening?
Even Cheese is there?
You didn't know, Rover? Everyone's saying the board is looking to shut down Rebel College.
Only 2.5 on the fire one. It definitely helps when you know how to do the rotations and whatnot and like how to play, right? Like I know how to play the characters for the ice team, but I had no idea what the heck I was doing with the rotations, to be honest. It's just like that.
No, not the college. Just the synchronists. A professor covering our Royan history class told us the Space Trek Collective wants them out of the Academy.
So know what to do with Pyro Oath? I usually just like go into like her flight stance like immediately, and then I try to do like the ping for her blue orb or whatever, and then I try to build up her meter when you're in flight mode like really quick, so I could ult and whatnot as fast as possible. That's what I do, but she has like a lot of ways to play her. Her kid is like crazy. I usually just kind of stick to that. Don't even get me started with her like effect stuff. Her effect stuff was like always confusing to me, but she got superseded, so I don't have to worry about it now. I don't know. If you like see me playing PGR again, maybe I'll show you like what I do, but it's not that hard.
Yeah, well.
Or you could just go back in the
Violence
VOD, I guess,
two-thirds of the
when I was
Academy's
playing
budget.
it, and see what I was doing.
Collective's investors have strong opinions about that.
But that's how I play. I am sure you could play her like other ways too, for sure.
I say investors, but it's mostly new Federation money. Can't say I'm surprised they're pulling this kind of stunt.
Yeah, she's basically she's a DPS still, but she's like just there to fill till a new member joins again.
What about you, Chisa? What have you heard?
Me?
Yes, you.
Actually, I don't know the specifics of what's happening. I just wanted to help.
So it's all just hearsay for now.
Was it helping because the Exostrider left?
Probably. I mean, they were literally picked just to pilot the Exostrider.
But Synchronists are all such brilliant students. Even if they can't pilot anymore, they still...
The new Fed only cares as long as you're an asset. The second you're not, you're out.
There must be more to it than that.
I see. Thanks for filling me in.
The president and I are on it. You guys should head back for now.
Well, give me a shout if you need backup. There's no way I'm letting them do the Synchronists dirty like this.
We're counting on you, Senior. We trust you.
Head over now. Yes. Yeah, for like the teams, like my lowest team is probably like, well, I don't know, this time around my ice team just felt kind of weird. Maybe I'll do like another thing and like practice or something, but usually like, I don't know, maybe this time was just different. My what's it called? What is Rebecca doing? I can't. Stop it! My Nihil team is the one that I kind of like. It's probably like my weakest one, to be honest. Or the effects teams, I should say that. Oh gosh. The effect teams. For effects, Ignition is like my best one. Know how to play Radiance? That's pretty cool. I mean, there's not too much Radiance like right now, but That's actually good to know for the future. I think my Ultima Slash is like okay now. Like it's not the greatest. My Plasma Beam, I actually need to like rework my Plasma team. I need to put Kamui on that one. Glaciation is terrible for me. Ignition's my best one. Dark Flow? I don't really... Probably need to try that out. I'm assuming it's not going to be great for me. Oh my god, it's thundering big time. The dog's probably scared as shit. Let me see.
In addition to augmented resonance training, we place strong emphasis on general education for our synchronists. This is Professor Mornier, who teaches synth armament studies.
Okay, let's try this again, okay? I think he settled down and stopped crying. He's literally broke through the barricade I made and, like, came up here. And again, like I said, I don't like when they come up here right now because they're infested with fleas. And it's going to be impossible to get rid of them. I mean, heck, they're probably already up here. I need to double check that they're not on me. I need to keep doing that. Anyway, let me double check. Like, it's funny because he's like a big baby. He acts like all tough, but then when it rains and thunders, he like... He's such a baby, dude. Anyway. I literally have to turn off my mic to like tell him to go downstairs. He doesn't listen. He's the type of dog that he's like tunnel visioned. Like when he like tries to hunt prey or like get a hold of something, like an animal or something. I mean, we try to like teach him, but he doesn't learn. His instincts just and drive just takes over, and he doesn't think when he like does stuff. Like when he gets hold of like a little baby bird by accident or something, or another like a possum, for example, or like it's just like, dude, you're gonna like hurt yourself. He doesn't listen. Same thing that happens like when he's like scared. He just does whatever. He just goes to where there's like people. Anyway, let's get started, actually. Gosh.
Shall we sit in for a bit, Mr. Alto, before we tour the student projects?
If it's no trouble.
All right. In the last lecture, we proved that the rule equation holds true for Type 2 synth armaments. Today, we'll move on to their tuning stability constants. Li Xin, could you please write the final derivation from the last lecture on the board?
Yes. Professor.
While she gets started, let's do a quick review. Waleo, what is the standard medium used to measure tuning stability in a lab setting?
Yeah, everybody's asleep.
Yes, sodium. An interesting choice, though its volatility makes it impractical for standard testing. Sonia, could you tell me the standard medium for determining tuning stability in synth armaments under laboratory conditions?
Bam, everybody's asleep.
Squeezy jelly.
Squeezy jelly, you say? Well, it seems we moved through the material a bit too quickly last time.
Hold on. Just double checking.
But that's all right. Everyone, please refocus. Let's go over Lycian's board work.
As you can see, Mr. Alto, this is our signature sleep learning program.
Oh, very impressive. How about we move on to the next stop?
After you.
Hang in there.
Now we're about to show you some augmented resonance projects developed by our synchronists. Among them, the unmanned vehicle prototype shows exceptional promise across multiple market sectors.
Absent students, 8. Data uploaded to cloud storage.
These children seem to have forgotten the importance of honoring their commitments.
Oh my god, everything's going,
What's the deal?
everything's all messed up.
It looks like the students all skipped class.
Yeah, maybe we're just too early, President Lucilla. Why don't we take a stroll elsewhere? I'm actually quite curious about the Academy's catering system.
My apologies, Mr. Alto. How fortunate we are to have you here, despite our apparent lack of preparation. There's no point denying it. You're seeing firsthand how the ongoing debate within the Space Trek Collective has begun to affect our students. Star Torch needs support now more than ever.
We don't know and look towards Alto.
Got any solutions?
Not really.
I understand, President. And this is precisely why I'm here to convey the...
Mr. Alto, how about we add an extra tour this evening? We can discuss anything you'd like after that.
Works for me.
Rover, I'll take Mr. Alto for a meal then. Would you mind checking back in with Professor Mornier for me?
See you on Waves Line.
Learn about the current situation from Mornier? I actually do want to know. Is everybody asleep still? Damn, everybody's tired. You know, I can't say anything because early in the morning I was kind of like tired as hell too.
Why didn't you wake them up?
This class is difficult to follow. so it's normal for some to drift off. Still, it's rare for the entire class to go like that. If only I could make my lectures more accessible.
This isn't your fault.
It's like metal fatigue. These students are being tempered and pushed to their limits over and over. Eventually, the metal just snaps. Should I have woken them? Reprimanded them? Or offered them assurance? I've heard about the pressure they've been under lately. Maybe the best thing is a few days away from all this.
Don't worry. Lucille and I will take care of it.
Thank you, Mentor.
Beat the square by 8, the one we passed earlier. Got some intel to share. Gotcha. Any Rex on what to order? Lucille went back to her office to take care of something. Just order everything on the menu. Get the cheap ones so you can toss them without feeling guilty. Order everything. Wow, he's actually okay. I just have to always keep checking now. I think I'm gonna have to get a dog or a baby gate or something. Unfortunately.
Attention all Academy students and staff.
You have my deepest respect. Working in this food desert takes a special kind of fortitude.
Food desert. What did you have for dinner?
Something that looked like toothpaste. Oh, didn't go down well. Next thing I know, there were students everywhere shoving snacks at me like it was my birthday. Ugh, hellish.
What happened?
To put it simply, the Exostrider's gone. So, the synchronous program needs to go. Problem is, everyone has a different idea of what to do with those students. And by everyone, I mean President Lucilla versus everyone else. Anyway, the new Federation and the majority of the board want to pull the plug immediately and draft a new teaching plan from scratch. Meanwhile, the executive committee moderates have promised to stay out as long as their nation's synchronists are covered, with either guaranteed support back home or a smooth transfer somewhere else.
Hold on.
Where does Lucilla stand?
She wants to continue the synchronous program.
Continue?
Yup. Confusing, isn't it? Speaking of which, how well do you know her, Rover? Huh. I see. I'll be honest with you, Rover. The Black Shores doesn't trust her right now. Between her proposal, her deep new Fed connections, and that evasive attitude, there are just too many uncertainties for us to take on the risk of helping her. At least, that's the conclusion we've reached based on the facts we have so far. But the Bloom Bearers who graduated from Star Torch heard about this and stepped up to endorse Lucilla. That's what changed Shorekeeper's mind. A teacher who gets that kind of trust from her students. That's pretty impressive.
So, what do you need from me?
Actually, according to Shorekeeper, you are the one really running this audit. So, we need you, acting as both a Star Torch student and a Black Shores auditor, to tell us if Lucilla is solid and what she's really planning.
I want to do something for the Synchronists, but I've also got my responsibility to the Black Shores. I don't think Lucilla would put her students in harm's way. But still. Got it. I'll do what I can to help you.
I should be the one saying that to you. Anyway, we need a plan for how...
Great, another grand plan. Why'd you gotta make everything so complicated?
Oh, what the... how's that?
Hello, Mr. Alto. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to invest in the Exostrider project. I suggest the Black Shores chips in this much. Or you can just patch me through to the collective board. I'd be happy to handle the negotiations myself.
Is this Imeth? I can't believe she just hacked a Black Shores terminal.
I am being serious. If synchronous degrees get cancelled, my record will say I only finished Roya preschool. Besides, keeping Rebel College around isn't that hard. Get creative. Talk to Chase. Talk to Shorekeeper. The Collective's investors can't be tougher to handle than LF1, right? So what if they don't care about your contributions? If they actually want you on their side, they'll have to listen anyway. That's how leverage works.
Imrith might actually be a genius.
If we lean on that kind of leverage now, we'll be held to it later. My experience has shown me that it's often better to act as an individual. Since you're planning on the savior career path, I think you'll understand what I mean, Imeth.
Makes sense. Kinda old school thinking, though.
I need to figure out what Lucilla is really thinking. Then I'll play it by ear. If I want them to protect the Synchronists when I can't, I've got to work inside their system. That's just how this game works. Trust me and Lucilla. We'll find the right way to handle this.
Ha! Alright then. But just so you know, if my school record disappears, I'm renaming the Space Trek Collective to the Imeth Collective.
Okay.
Honestly, if we let Imeth loose on them, it might actually take some pressure off Lucilla.
But like she said, she's a Synchronist too. That just makes her one more person Lucilla has to protect.
Fair enough. But I'm afraid we have less time than we thought. I spotted some new Fed spies back at the station. Lost them on the motorbike. But it won't be long before they track us here. Before Lucilla's next tour begins, let's poke around and see what we can find.
Investigate with Alto.
Students run flea markets on campus? I'm starting to get the hype. Wait, isn't that the student who dozed off in class earlier? Come on, let's go over.
If we follow this method, the convergence radius for this series is obviously...
Yes, I'm following.
I'm terrible at explaining this, aren't I?
No, I'm just slow. I'll focus harder.
No, you paid me to tutor you, and I'll make sure you get your money's worth. Here, but I'll write down a third way to solve it. Watch how it goes, okay?
Okay.
So that's why she was drowsy in class. She's been staying up late tutoring other students.
You're telling me you've modified every bike here? That's insane.
Well, Valeo's been in the Expedition motorbike program since day one. These bikes here are basically his family.
Soulmates.
So, what do you say, Auditor Alto? How about you order 10 as a starter pack?
10 soulmates sold in a pack.
I heard you test drove the Academy stock model this morning. With the rain the last 2 days, probably felt a little slip on the turns, yeah? Try this one. I tweaked the ABS and TCS myself. You could take this straight to a pro race. No problem.
No wonder you were sleeping in class. Up all night in the garage?
No, bikes have been ready for
Garage.
weeks.
I've never heard garage
Last
pronounced
night
like
I
that.
was just saying goodbye to them.
Oh, well that's depressing. I'd feel bad buying them now.
Hands
What
off,
are
you
they
little-
doing?
Never!
Please don't fight, you two. Maybe I'll just check out the other stalls.
Don't go, Chisa. You've got a real eye for quality. This piece was meant for you.
No, it isn't. She's just a prep student. She doesn't know anything about quality.
Excuse me? The audacity! Just begging for a smack, aren't you?
Sorry, I'm not familiar with the mechanics, but I can see that this device's internal structure is finely crafted. From the external casing down to the internal wiring, the structure and circuitry are meticulously designed. Someone put their heart into this.
It's the best thing you'll find in the market, isn't it?
Yes, the best.
Thank you. That means more to me than you know. Honestly, if we want fundraising today, I just give it to you. But tell you what, I'll give you 20% off.
Give me 50%
No.
off.
6 years, Li Xian! 6 years of your life! Just to sell it for nothing?
For nothing? I'll tell you what nothing is, little brother. It's having nothing to show for the past and nothing waiting in the future. That's nothing. Look around, Li Heng. We are synchronists. Synchronists who had the most resources but never became the chosen one for the Exo Strider. We've achieved nothing. But if we drop our stupid pride and try to support the students coming up behind us, then we can still be worth something.
You want to support them, sure. But who's gonna support you?
Me. I will support you. Nothing to show? I refuse to let anyone write your epitaph before your work's even been seen. Nothing waiting? You all have me. I, Lucilla, president of Star Torch Academy, will always stand with you. Even if the whole world turns its back. Even if I have to do it alone. Oh, and by the way, we just landed a very generous sponsor. The new research fund will arrive tomorrow.
That means...
That means pack up this stall. Unless you want to sell your hard work at a loss.
President for the win! President for the win!
Chief Alto, it was you, wasn't it? You're the sponsor.
Huh? Oh, well...
Thank you, Chief Alto.
You're the best! You're the best!
Impudent little hamster. Really?
There.
Using a crisis to hammer
Damn
it
it.
down to wholesale?
There.
Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner.
She closed a deal in a single afternoon? That must have been a hard bargain.
I appreciate it, but if a teacher needs her students to worry about her, she's already failed. Let's just keep it between us. Hmm?
Sorry, Professor. We were out of line.
Out of line? For defending your work? That's not something to apologize for. You're braver than I ever was. Listen to me, Li Xin. This pioneering spirit of yours, in all of you, it deserves to be seen by more people. Don't ever let go of it.
I won't.
Oh, and maybe go a little easier on your brother. He's running out of brain cells to lose.
Professor, there's something I should tell you.
About Lenny and the others skipping class? Don't worry. I've already been briefed on their whereabouts. So, Mr. Alto, shall we move on to the evening's special viewing?
Whoa. Yeah. Let's do it.
Hello? Is my game struggling? Oy. My game is having a stroke a little bit. Specs the vending machine? What?
So they turned the reading room into a workshop. Not bad. Kids know how to hustle.
Holy snap.
Lenny, you broke our little promise. I'm heartbroken, you know.
I promised to show off the Synchronists Club projects. You really think that scrap you wanted me to parade around was gonna win over a single investor? This is what a win looks like. All-terrain, self-propelled artillery. AI-driven multimodal autonomous defense system? Best part is, full augmented resonance effect control. Means zero electromagnetic interference. You could drop this thing in the middle of the etheric sea, and as long as I'm still breathing, I'm still piloting. Auditor!
Present!
If you keep funding synchronous research, then this goes into mass production in 1 year. No, 6 months!
Mass production?
I know, hard to believe, but just let us show you!
No. That's not what I meant. It's just that the Black Shores isn't a mercenary group.
But it cuts through tacit discords like a hot knife through butter.
Leave this to me. Remove the safety, Lenny. Let's give it a test. Be careful.
Activate!
That vehicle.
Watch out!
Okay.
Gotcha. Sage. Look at the camera. Gosh, memories take shape. Gotcha.
Oh, that's a cool looking picture.
Are you all right?
Sorry, Professor. Mr. Alto, and club leader Lenny. I lost control. I'm really sorry.
Nana, please contact Dr. Luke to check on them. Are you all right, Lenny? Go get yourself patched up in the infirmary. I'll handle the rest.
I expect to be operated solely through resonance. It was amazing, really a lot of potential.
I agree. And I'm not just blowing smoke, Lenny. Controlling delicate equipment through pure resonance is an ability only you synchronists possess. This technology has huge potential. Especially if you, maybe lose the terrifying weapons?
But it's too late now.
It's never too late. I've been talking to new partners. There are many who still want to support us.
We are here to strive for the future of civilization. Startorch Academy will be the cradle for synchronists and the vanguard of our collective hope. That's what my admission letter said. That's what I believed. I knew I was signing up to be one of the Exostrider's 1,000 backup pilots. A spare part. An appendix to a civilization's appendix. And I never regretted it. Strive for the future of civilization? Professor, is it true that no one cares about us now that the Exostrider is gone?
I care.
Professor! Professor!
I used to think this whole synchronous thing was just shuffling students from one class to another. But I get it now. These kids, they aren't fighting to keep their synchronous privileges. They're fighting to protect the synchronous mission.
Best decision will crush their spirit. The mission comes with a lot of else at stake.
Huh. That's why President Lucilla is so adamant about keeping the program. Emotionally, I'm right there with her. But it's not enough to win over the review committee. Without the Exostrider, the synchronous program is just a drain on their resources.
I don't think Lucilla is the type to wager on sentiment alone. She's definitely holding her plans close to her chest.
Asking for our help while keeping secrets. Or is there some other explanation? Either way, ball's in your court, Rover. Our undercover auditor.
I'm sorry for the incidents today.
Please, don't be. It was a rewarding day. Those young synchronists left a great impression on me. Speaking of which, is Lenny gonna be alright?
She's fine. Dr. Luke is taking her to the infirmary. And at this hour, allow me to walk you to your room.
Oh, no need for that. Dr. Luke showed me the way earlier. Actually, you look like you're the one who could use a rest. Rover, why don't you walk the president back instead?
All right then. See you tomorrow morning.
Hmm. I wonder how long this mission is. They weren't lying about it raining a lot. Oh boy.
I need to stop by the conference hall before heading back. Care to walk with me?
Sure.
Which way is it, huh?
When was the last time you slept?
Ugh, can't remember.
The last time you ate?
I did keep track of that. What's the weather like at the Black Shores?
It doesn't really change much.
And the food?
A bit better than what we get here.
Just a bit. My students who join the Black Shores barely write to me. Even when they do, they never mention their daily lives. If I do get a sudden call out of nowhere, it's just, Professor, I have a question. Adorable little gremlins, all of them. As long as they're
Gremlins.
safe, that's what matters. So, when are you going to start?
Start what?
Fishing for intel? That Mr. Alto must have put you up to it, right?
We could have just cut to the chase.
Rover, would you let the Black Shores compromise its founding mission of fighting the Lament to get tangled up in superpower politics? Just for my sake? I asked myself yesterday if I really knew you. Turns out, I don't. and I kept going back and forth on what role you should play here. This situation isn't noble, isn't just. It's just businessmen and politicians squabbling over a slice of the pie. But I want this to be a collaboration between Star Torch and the Black Shores. Not because we're friends, but because it makes sense. I put you through this detour because I was afraid that if I asked you directly, you'd just say yes to helping me. So I wanted you to see it for yourself. Judge it with your own measures. That way, when you go back to your people, you can tell them if Lucilla is worth trusting, and if these synchronists are worth fighting for.
Rover, are you still with the president? Change of plans. The new Federation can't win. She was rallying support and moved the review up.
To when?
Tomorrow morning. Technically, that's in 3.5 hours.
Classic new Fed. They probably had a review panel parked outside Lahai for days, just waiting for the Black Shores to show.
How'd they win over the other member states and round up representatives so quickly?
Space Trek Collective budget bylaws. Because the new Fed is a permanent member and rotating chair, they only need half the members to abstain to control the outcome. They likely had this review rigged before it was even proposed.
Gear up, President Lucilla. We'll see how the review plays out and take it from there.
3.5 hours. That's plenty of time. Let's go.
Where to?
The second half of the tour.
Time is it 4?
Are you upset?
40.
About how you dragged me into your plan? Or the things you're still not telling me?
My. Oh, sorry. Call it a teacher trying to keep on her mask? You're still my student on paper after all.
It sounds like you're saying I can just sit back and enjoy the show.
Bet that's not something you get to do every day, is it?
I didn't expect there to be a place like this beneath Rebel College.
Before Sundermere Base was built, this was a research facility for augmented resonance effects and void storm countermeasures. It's been decommissioned for years. The executive committee told me I could do whatever I wanted with the space. So I used my forte to do some light remodeling. Memories of my students that should exist only in my mind. Here, they become real. A tangible piece to display. We still have some time. If you're interested, feel free to look around.
Feel free to look around,
You're
huh?
using your forte to do all this? How long did it take you to create this?
However long it took, it was worth it. So the ones who stay don't just stay, and the ones
Oops. Presently, you want absolutely no action taken even past the deadline. All tardiness allowed, and all consequences acknowledged. That's a Tard A unit for you, the little known prototype model.
leave. Don't just leave.
Help the Shepherd, their team finally completed a full scan of the Solace skin. Ah, Solace skin, you're so adorable. Sorry I wanted to catch you with a net gun before. Mia. Which one was the other one that I just... Ah, shoot, I can't, like, interact with them again. Strongest monitor in history, crafted by the troublemakers of the Department of Exostrator Engineering. When faced with unauthorized snooping, it unleashes full firepower. When all traders explode or tired after seriously injuring allies.
The exhibits we're looking for are here.
Huh? Behind the wall?
Don't forget, this is my memory palace. Naturally, memory locks require memory keys to unlock. Allow me to demonstrate. This fancy trick only works in this little domain of mine.
But the exhibition hall central area. Back to our Lisa credit for herself using her power. Very few know how to use it correctly. So can use her forwarded memory palace to project her memories on the corresponding projectors. Drag the photos to the target area to project the memory into reality. Okay. What the heck? Interesting.
What is it?
This is the very reason I built this exhibition hall in the first place.
It looks like a space station.
Professor, do you trust me?
Lucilla? You spaced out there. Are you alright?
It also look like the key, though.
I'm fine. Just had a dream that only lasted a few seconds. Rather fascinating.
Maybe it's a good idea to rest before the review starts.
Okay, now I'm getting tired. Now it's like kicking in.
Don't worry. I promise you I'll crash the second this is over. But right now, we must bring these exhibits with us.
That's no spaceship.
Will a few exhibits be enough to sway them?
It's her? Is that a
She usually knows
spoiler?
exactly how to sell anything. So why does she look so hesitant now?
I know what you're trying to. I know what you're trying to say.
For your trust. I know you have 1,000 questions burning in your mind.
What's going on, man?
How will she handle the new fad? What's her plan?
You've been
for
playing
the
WuWa
synchronous
again,
device
huh?
to run? Forgive me for not having the answers just yet.
This guy sees you like max duped Lucy. That's crazy, dude.
I know you'd never harm the students. That's the only answer I need.
Terrible timing for a compliment, Rover. Anyway, let's take these two exhibits and...
What the? Is that small Lucilla?
See you soon, Professor.
No, they have an in-game model for her too. Hey, hopefully you've been good, dude. We're just chilling right now, going through the story and whatnot.
Some kind of force pulled us down here. Do you know where we are?
What do you think of her? Me and Mar are a little... Well, you guys are on your 50-50? Oh, like 50-50 to skip? I mean, I think she's... she works really good with Hiyuki. The thing is that they just announced the new, like, Federation, like the 4.0 characters. I don't know if you've just seen them, but I would definitely take a look at them before deciding if you want to summon for her. A lot of the new characters look pretty sick. I could send a link if you need to see them, or the video. Here's the video. Okay, but it lets me, like... Damn, my shit is, like, so freaking laggy. Here's the video. There you go. It's like a short, like, minute and 40 video. It shows you, like, a tease for the new zone in the beginning, and then it shows you all the characters for season, like, or chapter 4. I feel like you could decide based on that. I'm trying to see what teams... Yeah, because Lucilla works really good. Like, her best team is, like, yeah, Hiyuki and with Chisa. It says she could work with Frolova, Chiwan, with Sigrika and Galbrana. So, yeah. She's, like, a good, like, hybrid support also.
If my memory serves, we're directly beneath the exhibition hall. This way.
Inspect.
A synchronous cockpit. Was this the prototype?
It looks the part, but this was actually our plan B. Designed without safety limiters to get sync rates up quick. Lets a synchronist pilot the Exostrider by force. I know. It was meant as a last resort if civilization was staring down extinction. The project was terminated after the initial trials. The synchronists who volunteered. In the end, they lost their ability to resonate with the Exostrider ever again. What our students are facing now isn't new. I just hope I can do better by them this time.
Any idea how we find our way out of here?
Scylla preserves her memories in the form of photos. Locate and use the corresponding projectors to project them? Oh, okay.
With our eyes open, the key should be somewhere here.
Photograph taken while the old institute was still operational for its owner. Serves as a memento of the unpleasant kind. Oh, wow. That's pretty crazy.
Excellent. You're catching on quickly.
Interesting.
What's happening?
Something rather unpleasant, I imagine.
Lucilla?
Fine, no more jokes. Honestly, anyone watching would think you're the one facing the board. There, I know the way out. Remember what I told you before entering the dark side? About the memories I erase periodically that can never be recovered? Some things I can't bear to remember, but I also can't bear to forget. So I store them here. Looks like some of them are tired of being locked up. Rover, look up. The exit is right above. We can use this key to leave, but I need your help to get there.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have an answer for you. I mean, I feel like obviously if you don't like the character, then obviously don't summon for them, right? Even if they are good, like if they're just boring and it's not fun to play, then you know, just I wouldn't summon for them. Unless you like they're like the last piece of the puzzle you need for like completing the team, then sure. But yeah, like I was saying, if you don't have like Frolova or like Hiyuki or some of her teams, like Galbrena, Sigurika, then I probably would skip her and then maybe like look forward to maybe the 4.0 characters. But that's just me.
Everything here is from my memory, but I know you are real. And wherever you are, that must be reality.
I understand. I'll be your reference point. But what about that girl? Are we just leaving her?
Rover, do you have
How's
any
it?
experience
How's
dealing
Max
with
duped
children?
Lucy though?
Tell me, what makes a child the most flustered when they're playing hide and seek?
I see.
Now, come along. Let's treat this little escape as a warm-up for the review.
A warm up?
Let's pick up the pace.
Rolling,
Welcome
rolling.
to the Anti-Void Matter Materials Lab. It's where they first developed the materials for the Academy's anti-void canopy.
Search for
What's all of that in
clues.
the center of the room?
The scrap of the day. Even the best recycling can only keep up with so much. Let's look around to see if there are any leads.
Number 8025, coding failed after 159 hours and 41 minutes of exposure. Number 8026, coding failed after... Okay, number... Okay, Professor is a student here to mess around. She's fun, still need to get the weapon for Rebecca. That's insane that you don't have the weapon still, though. Did you leave, like, did you get any dupes for Rebecca, or you were just, like, focusing on mainly on, for Lucy? But I've taken before a certain individual left the lab. For some reason, they didn't take it with them, choosing it instead to carry away something far more precious.
I have the photo. No.
Yeah,
where's
Lucy
the right
only.
spot projected?
Yeah, I don't blame you. Rebecca's fun, though. I don't think she's definitely not as good, though. But she's still a fun character. Some photos have been smeared due to the contamination. Drag the two calibration bars to correct. Okay. Okay. Hey, what you been up to, dude? Besides WuWa, man. Did I, like, mess it up? Use... Am I doing it wrong? What? Oh, I see. Got Verena 3 times? Oh shit. I got Verena 2, funny enough.
Say, come on, memories take shape. Time for class.
What is this? We are students of this vegetation, we are students of Laharoi, we are students of nature. We have been gaming and work, huh? That's what's up, man.
Look at the cat. Smile.
I've been seeing you've been playing some BDO, huh? Interesting. How's that game going?
Artificial retroact rain.
I used to play it back then, but I never like I never got too deep into it though. Sadly. But yeah, it was fun. From what I tried.
Dear me, this is but a pay limitation.
Need one more to 6 her? I think I need like 2 more?
Among the synchronists who survived the experiments, there was one from Jinzhou. Once he realized he'd never resonate with the Exostrider, he returned home and joined the Ministry of Development's Defense Division.
I do have Ling Yang maxed out though. Every time I fail, I keep getting the lion guy, the lion boy. I'm like, dude, like leave me alone.
There, he and his colleagues worked together to develop Jinzhou's
I keep getting him.
defenses.
I wish I had more copies of Calcharo or oh man, what was her name? The other chick. The other arrow chick.
You're saying the shields against retroact rain
Or more copies of Verena.
same origin?
At this part, she's point is part of my Lucy Rebecca team. Funny enough, and she's actually not bad because she buffs Spectro. Yeah, so she's pretty good. Either that or Shorekeeper.
Not exactly. His approach didn't work on Void Storms at all, and it was discarded long ago. Before he left the academy, the only things he asked to take with him were a few sheets of material buried under that pile of junk.
If you saw me online for like 24 hours because I was AFK fishing. Oh, what in BDO? Oh yeah, yeah. Gotcha.
I often wonder.
Hey, it makes sense, man. Do what you gotta do.
Design? Or had he already mapped out how to protect his
Funny enough,
content?
I've been fishing in the other game I play, NTE. I was doing that a little bit earlier.
The girl who trapped us here. She must be trying to show us.
I don't know, fishing in like in video games, it's just a chill experience, I guess.
Seems I've been getting schooled by my own students a lot lately. Let's go. It's time to move on to the next classroom.
Are you caught up with all the content and whatnot in WuWa or no, dude? Are you just going with the flow? What time is it? 5? I did say I was gonna play NTE after this, but I might have to like just call it. After this story segment. I skipped to the academy, so I got to do the rest of the stuff. Ah, I see.
What's wrong?
Stay where I can see.
Yeah, especially if you're not vibing with the story or don't really care about it. You know, just, I mean, the skip button's there for a reason, right?
It's far too easy to get lost in here.
At least the game has a skip button. Unlike some other ones I shall not name.
It doesn't look like there's a way to cross the barrier ahead.
I have an idea.
Rover, just go with me on this, alright? Rover, can you step a little to the side?
Hmm?
Was really skip this? There was an option to go straight to the. Oh, I see. Okay. That's actually really cool. I forgot that they do that. They actually like they do the same thing when it comes to like to get early access to like some of the like the boss fights, right? To get some of the material you need to like level up characters and stuff. I like that they do that, right? It helps like some of the beginners or people getting back into the game again for like after a long while to help them catch up again and whatnot. The early access stuff. It's pretty handy. I feel like again in like long running games that have been out for a long time, they definitely need features like that for sure.
Like this?
Perhaps a step forward. Maybe a step back.
What the hell?
Alright, this is the last one. Let's see that handsome smile.
Smile? Ha ha ha.
Has anyone ever told you that you're not the most photogenic?
They have now.
No more teasing. This shot will have to suffice.
There should be a console around. Follow my instructions to disable the security system. First, initiate emergency mode. Type in L. Is that an I? L-I. Okay, whatever. Then select lift restrictions and you're good to go. Emergency mode engaged. Please enter the key. Wait. Are these all the same? I can't. Which one was which? Ah. Did I actually choose the right one?
Clear escape. Your daughter isn't sick. She has awakened her 40. That's a remarkably rare memory. My Lucy will never become a resonator. I don't want to be a resonator.
Lucilla? Not good.
Without a reference point, she's getting pulled into the deep end of her memories. I need to find her before too much time passes.
Test results show the subject's tactic mark is located on the outer side of the right calf. According to the patient's family, the subject awakened her forte at a birthday party after receiving a camera as a gift. Oh. Interesting. Test item, a Rebel's curve fluctuation stability test. Test results, the subject's Rebel curve show elliptical fluctuations with a stable time domain. It demonstrates slight abnormal fluctuations. Conclusion, the subject shows no risk and has no history of overclocking, but exhibits long and short-term memory impairments common in memory-type resonators. Observation in the hospital is recommended. Oh. Are you hanging in there all right? Could I ask you the same? Let's regroup ASAP. I agreed. The space here seems to be constantly shifting. We need a rendezvous and a memory vivid enough for me. Keep the photo I'm sending over. Find a suitable place, you know what to do, and keep your wits about you, Rover. Don't get yourself lost in a memory. Okay. Screenshots? I saved the... Come back! Hello?
Are you still there, Lucilla?
Yes.
Then why aren't you answering?
What do you want me to say?
You could say okay, or I understand. This is the perfect moment. While our opponents are spread too thin, we take the reins. Just like the time you became president. Don't worry about the narrative. We'll play the villain. You just act tough, rope the independent auditor in, and we'll force another round of review. You fight hard. We express our concerns, and then we both take a step back. As long as we ensure our control over the future of the Synchronous program, nothing else matters.
And what do you want from my students?
Simple. We both get what we want. They have talent, and we help them achieve their dreams. And it'll be their choice.
Their choice. Whose dreams are we really achieving?
It will be their choice, Lucilla. My Lucy, I won't speak of your past choices.
Lucy?
But tell me, has there been a single choice that wasn't your own?
I still refuse.
There. Just like that. Act tough, fight hard, and then we both take a step back at the review.
From the Academy to the Pioneer Association, then to the Space Trek Collective, and now here. No wonder I was never cut out to be president. Watch out. That's me from the dark side. I use this memory to trap her.
Oh.
When are you going to tell him, Professor Lucilla? President Lucilla, that you've already made a deal with the new Federation?
Massacre. Uh-oh.
Let's go. You think you can outrun yourself, Lucilla?
I need to know the truth? I trust Lucilla, that's enough. I need to know the truth, actually. I do.
Your plan. Are you just following the new Federation's playbook?
I mean, there's a reason the Black Shores literally just said that they don't trust her.
Don't let her get to you. How could I ever sell out my students? I have a plan, it's just... That's just her wishful thinking. A moth to the flame, daring the sky with wings of wax. Your students will die because of you.
Damn.
Let's leave this place, Rover.
No. Okay. There's just no way we could win. That was a
We
masterpiece.
could have erased this memory. Why keep something so dangerous locked away?
To keep the sting fresh. A sharp reminder of the cost of slipping up if I ever get too comfortable in the Academy's peace. Let it go, Lucilla. Face what you know is reality.
I don't know. I tried to summon for Lucilla. I didn't get her though. I was like, okay, I'm good.
Once again, I found the courage to step into
I did want to wait for the 4.0 characters. I told myself that, and then I saw them, and I was like, okay, you know, maybe I will
the
save.
Academy is alive and thriving. We've come so much further than I ever dreamed. I wish you were here to see it.
Photo of an ordinary student dorm. The paper appears to have been gripped tightly, leaving the surface creased and muddled. Damn, it's blurry. It's not gonna let me, like, calibrate it. Photo of an ordinary student dorm. The image was captured slightly out of focus. Considering the impact of this accident, the board has decided to raise the confidentiality level of this project. Investigation results will not be made public. Additionally, all ongoing and previously reported projects must undergo a second review by the Space Trek Collective Expert Panel.
The accident report is indisputable. Cable and...
Well, I can't hear what she's saying now. What?
Failure leading to flight control abnormality. But the truth is simpler. I approved the plan. I killed her.
So what if I never become a synchronist? Become a synchronist, I'll find my own way to the sky. See you soon, Professor. What the hell?
With it for so long. What's a teacher supposed to do when a student dreams something so brilliantly insane? But she chose the sky. And I thought, at least let her have one chance to fall.
Hello? Oh, let me change sitting spots. Ground control to Major Tom.
Is that Sundermere? Are we back before the Star Ward Riseway was even built?
Most of the students who lost their synchronous status in those force sync trials decided to return home. All but one. She told me it wasn't that she'd lost the Exostrider. The Exostrider had lost her. She said she designed a revolutionary transport method. A rocket piercing the sky. A way to bridge that sky and the Earth. This was the day she tested it. Her first crewed flight.
Then that wasn't a falling star. It was...
Damn. Crazy.
A spacecraft. Carrying the most brilliant student I've ever known.
Wow. Damn, that's why everybody was running.
Ania to Sundermere Lookout. Professor, can you hear me?
Yes.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge Solaskin. I'll snap a picture for you as soon as I can.
Dang, that's kind of sad, actually. And like, she's actually hearing the call from her too. Wow.
Okay.
Professor? You don't sound like your usual self. Are those investors giving you a hard time again?
I see.
No, it's not that. I just...
That
I
was
haven't
like
slept much lately.
the shuttle or
I'm
the
a little
rocket, huh?
That's all.
I did say it looked like a space station or something.
Professor, do you trust us?
Damn.
Hey, remember that old Huanglong saying? Know the way at dawn and something something at dusk? Ugh, it went right out of my head.
I can't remember it either.
That's okay. I'll look it up and tell you the second the experiment is over. Talk to you soon.
It's gonna explode. Damn, dude. Well, that's fucked. Wow.
Please, move her.
Little Lucilla.
From the way
Lucilla.
it fell, void matter must have pierced the shielding mid-flight. But if we'd reinforced the coating... What kind of civilization do you think built the Exostrider? If they were that advanced, do you think they'd already defeated the Threnodians? Overcome the Lament? But before they reached the stars, they must have fallen too. Again and again.
Yeah?
Go. Be our eyes. Walk with humanity. Please, give this to our teacher. Humanity's smallest step. And everything we had to give.
This isn't good.
Oh.
Lucilla!
Why are you running away?
Lucilla, wait!
Wow.
Lucilla!
I knew that the last one was gonna be like that.
Staying here is the real danger. Oh, we have to leave. Almost there. As long as we keep moving upward, we'll find the way out.
Her resonance ability is like really crazy.
So this is why you wouldn't tell me what your plan was. This way out you've been building for the Synchronists. It's just a dead end, isn't it?
I don't want the new Federation to lay their dirty hands on my students. But the more I think about it rationally, the more I realize I can't reject their offer. Because on what grounds can I propose a plan that might kill them?
I think I know why that girl trapped you here.
What?
You're terrified that your proposal will be their end. You're afraid because you know they'll support any plan you bring to the table.
Is that little girl not Lucilla?
Because you're their teacher. Because no one in this world understands them the way you do.
Thought it was her.
Another lesson from my own student. Huh. See you later, Rover.
Oh my gosh.
I hope humanity can soar even higher.
I hope humanity can venture even farther.
I hope humanity can weather any storm.
Yeah, isn't that just not Lucilla?
Professor, what's your dream?
Maybe it's not. I mean, she
My
has
dream?
same blue
My
hair.
dream
It's
is
definitely
someday
her.
to see all of yours come true.
See you later, Professor.
Let's go. Together this time. Memories take shape.
Oh. Ow.
Memories take shape. I protect.
Wow.
That was naughty. I inscribe. I witness every instant.
Professor, can you hear me?
I hear you. Loud and clear.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge solaskin.
Yes, I see it too. You're right. It's absolutely huge.
Great. I thought you weren't gonna believe me. Right. I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Touch the solid skin. Ah.
Was that girl another one of your students?
She is every memory I have of this academy. She is every one of my students.
We've come all this way, and I still don't know what your plan actually is.
That's okay. Everyone's about to find out.
Tired?
That was an excited yawn, Rover.
Rover, where are you? And Lucilla? The other panelists have all taken their seats. The students, too. Can we really trust this plan of hers? Anyway, I'm leaving the speech to you.
If I...
Then we'll face it together. See you later, Professor.
Okay. As of today. Let's see what happens.
President Lucilla, I am Cameron, Permanent Secretary of the Space Trek Collective Board. By appointment of the board, and on behalf of the Investors Conference, I hereby convene this second special inquiry concerning the synchronous program of Star Torch Academy. Pursuant to Article 12 of the Space Trek Collective Charter, President Lucilla, you may now raise any procedural objections regarding the attendees, the agenda, or the draft of this session.
I would like to know the national composition of this review panel, Ms. Cameron.
This panel consists of 10 members, all from the new Federation. 5 serve as special representatives, and of the remaining 4 permanent board members, 2 have abstained and delegated their voting rights to the Federation. Additionally, we have Mr. Alto, attending as independent auditor on behalf of the Black Shores.
Then, Ms. Cameron, I believe the current composition of this panel fails to comply with charter regulations governing review committees.
According to the regulations, any participant authorized by a board member shall be deemed to hold the same nationality as that member. The panel's composition is perfectly valid.
Pardon the interruption! If that's the case, then Rover, currently a student at Rebel College, can also be considered a panelist appointed by the Black Shores. Here's the paperwork.
Welcome, Rover.
That's right.
I have no further questions, Ms. Cameron.
Then, per the agenda, I will now relay the investors' resolution following our previous inquiry. Given that the loss of the Exostrider constitutes a de facto failure of the program, our immediate priority is to establish a compensation plan for the affected assets and students. Furthermore, the board directs that the synchronous program must be terminated immediately, or at minimum suspended.
My stance remains unchanged, Ms. Cameron. I intend to continue the program.
Damn, I like the this lighting.
We require a justification.
Panelists, this is a theoretical prototype for a shield designed to counter retroact rain, created by one of our synchronists. This prototype significantly accelerated the development of Jinzhou's own defenses. It saved countless lives during the war against the Threnodian Overthrax. And yet, the material used in this prototype was originally nothing more than discarded scrap from one of the engineering department's experiments. It was only because its designer was a synchronist, educated in engineering, void matter, and even meteorology, that this material found a second life.
You seem to be arguing for the superiority of general education for the synchronists, President Lucilla. However, general education isn't even included in the program's white paper. I fail to see a link between that and advancing the synchronous program. The shield is an impressive surprise, but given the cost of gambling on such a slim probability, the cost-effectiveness is simply too low.
Ms. Cameron, panelists, how exactly are we meant to measure the cost-effectiveness of failure? As you can see, this shattered component comes from a failed experiment. One that was not even recorded in the Collective's official gazette. A synchronist gave her life as the price for validating her theory. 15 months later, this very component became the final piece for the construction of the Star Ward Riseway, the bridge between Lahai Ward's Earth and the sky. Humanity does not always set out for the sake of victory, Miss Camel. Our synchronists know from the day they enroll. No one knows when the Exostrider will awaken, and the odds that they'll be the one to pilot it are slim. Yet they come anyway. They march toward likely failure from the very start. So I ask you, can you truly say that such failure has no value? And how can we call that a failure of the Synchronists, when the Exostrider was the one who banished LF1 from our world?
Secretary Cameron, the Black Shores representative requests the floor.
Proceed.
On the subject of unforeseen benefits from the program, we find ourselves in agreement with President Lucilla. This is a set of disclosable data we just compiled. A significant proportion of current Black Shore members came from Star Torch Academy. These Bloom Bearers demonstrate exceptional capability, talent, and resolve, traits most prominent among the Synchronists. Furthermore, the Synchronists serve as role models for other students. I believe Rover is better suited to speak on that.
Synchronists are a rallying banner. Synchronists are a living symbol. A banner?
The Synchronist program is a search for a way out for our civilization. When we believed the Exostrider was the only route, then those fit to pilot it were the Synchronists. Now that the Exostrider is no longer a viable option, the ones fit to search for a new way out are still our Synchronists.
Yes, which is why I must disagree with evaluating the Synchronist program purely in terms of cost effectiveness. I urge investors to reconsider the criteria used to measure its value.
We require a discussion. This session is adjourned for 5 minutes.
Damn, I love the lighting right now.
Let them see your potential. Let them see your value.
Damn, is she gonna fall asleep?
That is not enough.
President Lucilla, following the review panel's deliberation, we fully recognize the potential value of the Synchronists as an independent academic division, as well as their role model effect. However, as Rover stated, only those fit to shoulder the burden of finding a new way out deserve the title Synchronist. Therefore, we propose a compromise. Rabel College will be preserved, but all future training must be subject to the guidance and review of this panel. Let's both take a step back, shall we? President Lucilla.
This is it. The final fight, Lucilla. Take a deep breath. Keep your composure. And remember, everything you regret, everything that brings you joy, everything you have lost, everything you have witnessed.
Damn, they even have it animated?
The answer you chase. The treasure you give everything to protect. No, that won't be necessary, Secretary Camel.
The Synchronists of today. They remain the closest thing this world has to a way out for our civilization. After our confrontation with Aleph 1, we recovered this audio recording from the interstellar probe Farwatcher.
It's nothing more than static.
Even so, it is the only legacy the pioneers of Solaris have left us. We are not alone, Secretary Cameron. Just as our ancestors took shelter in caves, just as Star Torch Academy was built in Lahairoi, just as humanity itself endures on Solaris, a brave soul took the first step to claim that future.
Oops.
I fail to see what this has to do with the Synchronists.
Using Rebel College research, we can build vehicles driven entirely by augmented resonance. That means complete immunity to frequency interference. And the training our Synchronists undergo makes them the perfect pilots for these vessels.
But the Strider Gate has been sealed. Not to mention, whatever lies beyond can hardly be called a route.
Who said civilization's route to the future has to go down?
The stars.
President Lucilla, I'm sure you know, any instrument that nears the etheric sea.
I am well aware of that. However, by relying on augmented resonance effects, the Academy can overcome that barrier.
And if it fails, the cockpit becomes a coffin. Is that a chance you're willing to take?
Yes.
This is our decision. If the answer lies beyond death, then that's where we go. Just wait and see. My brightest students will pierce the sky for all to see.
She. Not too shabby. Ugh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm tired now. Eesh. I think it's Jober for me after this. Oy. I think this patch had a little bit of, or the stories, I did like the facial animations in this story, I'm not gonna lie. They weren't lying about that. They were pretty good. They were funny in the first half. The rest of the story is pretty good too.
The car will be here soon. I could take it from here.
Thanks for everything, Alto. Really.
You! It was a long day. The kind you don't forget, though. Rover, can you pass a message to the president for me? After a speech like that, the outcome doesn't matter half as much.
I'm glad we finally saw Alto again.
Anyway, chillax.
I got to see him again.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Where's Encore, though?
Well, catch you at the Black Shores, my friend.
Yeah. Till next time.
What the... Hey, Yuki?
She is not here. She is likely still at the review hall.
Thank you. I'll look for her there.
I'm sorry.
What for?
If I had been more helpful, perhaps the outcome would have been more satisfying.
This was her battle. You and I have already done our best for her.
Go check on her.
Oh, we're back in the auditorium. She's asleep. Or is she pretending? Nah, she's not. She's awake. She's asleep. The community still considers the Synchronous program to be very costly. Costly, high for risk and fraught with inestimable difficulties. Okay, yeah, we must also admit that the Synchronous plan has shown us another possibility. A way out, the very thing we have been chasing. Yeah, it's costly, huh? Therefore, the executive committee of the Federal Committee has determined that we will once again challenge the sky. Ah, so they... I see, so they went with it then. They're gonna give him a chance. Okay. She asleep still? I like how I'm Rebecca though. I'm not Rover. Rebecca's just randomly there. Can Lucy be there now too? Yep. Leave the conference hall. Dang, can I go over here real quick? Dang, dude.
Come on, need to hit some.
Not too shabby of a story this time around either. Lately, I've been giving them a lot of them like around an 8, like an 8 or a 7. This one was probably like a. I'd probably give it like an 8. Let me see. After story? The one who chooses to linger. Sure. We could go do that real quick. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna take long, I hope. Okay, you're gonna have to excuse me. It's very, very laggy. Take the elevator? I don't care.
Come on, need to hit some.
Oh, this chick.
The illustrious rover. Jinzhou, Raguna, Septimont, and now Lahai Roy. Why, of all times, do you choose to remain behind the curtain?
She understands what her students need better than I ever could.
She's let that childish idealism cloud her judgment. Since Solaris was first trapped beneath the etheric sea, we've seen hundreds of attempts, hundreds of failures. But the reality is we can't even bring their bodies home. She chooses to indulge her students' whims? Fine. Then she's bound to them. One more casualty, and the investors will lose their patience with the program and hold her accountable. Ultimately, sacrificing our finest young minds to suicidal experiments. That's not just a failure. It's a disgrace to our species itself. Useless. All of it. Oh. Forget I said that. Just an old woman's rambling. Don't read too much into it. Give Lucilla a message. Kristen autographed a premier memento for her. If she wants it, she'll need to return to the new Fed and claim it herself.
Kristen?
And you're Lucilla's...
Failed teacher. Nothing more.
Oh, I see. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Well, alrighty then. Again, I think it's pretty. It was pretty solid. I think I want to give it like I think I'm probably gonna give it. What do I want to give it, man? I had fun with it. I think I'm gonna give it like an 8. What to talk about with it? Again, it was cool to see the facial expressions being like. It feels like sometimes you could just tell when they're like practicing and like new things or trying out new things in the game. It's really cool to see. They definitely really tested the facial expressions this time around with Rover's, Lucilla's, even Alto. Like his face is weird when Imeth appeared for the first time again. It was kind of cool. But yeah, like the story itself, I mean, I think I get kind of like lost a little bit when we were like, I get like the main gist of everything, but like the little things I kind of get lost a little bit, to be honest. I guess again it doesn't really help that I'm tired. But yeah, I mean, I dug it, man. It was solid. I'm like bordering between giving it like yeah, like at least for the story, I'm bordering it to give like a 7. But I think like I don't know, all the experience in the first half was like really fun too. So like I'd rather give it like an 8. It's like a 7 or an 8 for to me, but I probably when I give it like an 8. I had fun with it. And then the last half was good too. Yeah, I don't think I really have too much to say on this one either. I do think that Lucilla has like a crazy ass resonance ability, man. Like her stuff's insane. It's kind of scary actually. Let me see. Where do I go? Let me find a spot to am I like what? Let's go over here and let that load. What else is there to talk about, huh? I did see the option when we were talking to Alto to bring up like, oh, like how's Encore or like where's Encore? I do want to know what it was. I wish it would let me like click it too. I had clicked the other option, so I missed out on that. But I did want to hear like what, you know, what he thought of the food or whatever, what he ate. I didn't want to miss that, but it was cool seeing IMF2 scaring the shit out of Alto. What else? Again, I can't really talk too much about the story itself because it's like sometimes I just get lost a little bit, not gonna lie. But again, like the main point of it all, like I understand. It was, I think, as a principal or you know head director, professor, seeing like your student die and whatnot, like in that way, I can imagine it being pretty brutal, man. That would like hit me in the heart, man. If that was me. The fact that she kept that as a memory too was like that's pretty insane, man. Trying to think what else. I did like the slight nods, and they always do it like right before. Always like even like early on too, like occasionally, but I do like that how they hinted about you know slowly like hinting towards you know or foreshadowing towards more, or not foreshadowing, but like just bringing up new Federation stuff or like you know like the next upcoming region. Like they usually do that. I know Genshin used to do that too a lot. HSR, you know a lot of games do that, right? To kind of like slowly get you into the you know the new region or the new zone or whatever. But yeah, I really did vibe having Alto back or seeing him once again. It was pretty cool. I wish I had gotten Lucilla, man. She's sick. I do find her playstyle, and again, don't be mad at me, but I do see her playstyle being kind of simple. It's pretty simple. So it's like, I don't know how... She doesn't seem like she'd be too fun for me to summon for, so I attempted, it didn't really work out, so I was like, okay, you know. But then we saw the chapter 4 characters, I was like, you know what, hey, it is completely fine, I'm gonna like try to go for one of these newer ones. So like, okay.
Alright.
But anyway, that is
now.
basically like the finale to this I was gonna say Rinasita, to the Laharoy arc. pretty good chapter 3, man. Like chapter 3, all things combined. Turns out pretty good. I still think 2.0, the chapter 2 saga, was the best one by far still. I don't know if there's gonna be another one that's gonna beat that, at least in terms of like the story and the characters. That one was like top notch. WuWa and the team definitely like kicked it into like high gear with that. Chapter 4, I would love to see it. I mean, I'm gonna be looking forward to something like getting close to beating that for me. Chapter 2. Chapter 3 was, I mean, out of the 3 chapters, the closest one. Chapter 3 was the closest one. I mean, it's only 3. But we'll see where Chapter 4 takes us and whatnot. I am going to be excited to go back to Wongalong and whatnot, so... Going back to New Federation and everything. All the characters, again, look gorgeous in the new one. I do think, again, the characters in 2.0 look better. But 4.0 characters look pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. So we got a lot to look forward to. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Appreciate anybody chilling and hanging out on the stream. And when I upload the video, thanks for anybody watching as well. It means a lot. If you have any comments, or anything, let me know your what you think of the current story, or if you guys looking forward to chapter 4 and whatnot, or any of the new characters. But yeah, that is gonna do it. Appreciate you guys chilling and hanging out, and we'll be back on another one very, very soon. That is.